Hello, I'm Sashross2472 and welcome to the video. And today, I'm back. It's been a while. So let's just, throw out the civilities out of the way, or, yeah, just throw it all out the window and just, let's go. Blip. Okay, so, I was gone for a while. Let's say 2 weeks, maybe? But I was being very productive in those 2 weeks at band camp. Yeah, band camp. Woo! Getting them gains for your calves. I did not skip leg day at all those past 2 weeks. So, yeah. But, so I didn't really have a lot. I was really tired after band camp, so I really didn't have a lot. I didn't do anything for a while, and I just sat there and looked at my phone for like 3 hours and sleep and take a nap and then go back up for like a couple hours and just go back to sleep. I love sleeping. So, and procrastinating, if you can't tell. And if you look to your top right hand of the screen, you can see Bob. We'll call him Bob for now. Okay, Bob is my friend, and Bob is the person we're creating this actual design. Wait, this OC. I'm creating this OC for Bob, my friend, who you can see in the top right hand corner fiddling around in Roblox Studio. That may or may not become a future episode or video. Maybe you might see it, you might not. But so let's go back to Bob's persona. Scaly? Would you call it a persona if it has scales? But we're making a dragon OC, which I love making dragons because if you ask me, their snouts are the easiest to make. Because for once in my life, this snout only took me like 5 minutes. It literally only took me 5 minutes, and I'm like, so if you want to see exactly, it's beautiful, it's perfect, it's absolutely stunning, it's finished. I'm done. The video's over. The video's over, folks. Okay, we're gonna move on to what's happening on the top right hand corner. Infinite screens. Beautiful. Yeah. And also, if you look down, a little bit down, you can see Rannick. I definitely don't sim for this character at all. But, yeah. Anyways, so now I'm procrastinating, apparently. I do that a lot during this. It took me 4 hours to make this. Well, it took me 4 hours in total. That's how much recording footage I got. So, like, 4 hours. But honestly, most of the time was just me doing nothing for like 30 minutes and then just like one line and I'm done for the day. That was my process of this. That was my entire process. But right now I'm just making this sketch, adding some cool sharp plated armor. And oh, here's my favorite part. Here's my favorite part. Look how fast I am. Look at this. Look at me go. It looks like I actually know what I'm doing. But here I go. I got the basics of the character. I forgot to add the shoulder pads. Yo, Sag, add the shoulder pads. Yeah. There you go. Woo! Shoulder pads, which are kind of useless if you only have it on one arm. But protect your weenus. Yes, you always gotta protect it. You don't want to get it. You don't want to get it stabbed. Yeah. See this electric thing I'm doing, or that crack, like there? Yeah, I completely discarded and just completely forgot it by the end of this. So we don't see a cool glowing lightning effect from it. Sadly. And here we go. So I was thinking making this, I wanted to be like, oh, He's a dragon. He's tired. Well, I'm tired, but he's tired, and he's just resting by a fireplace on a log, but not a lump. He's more than a lump. He's a sexy dragon boy. But here I go for the line art. In retrospect, this is I'm actually pretty proud of my line art. I'm really proud. Even though, yeah, I'm actually proud of this. I'm really proud. But yeah, here we go, adding some detail, making this guy big and bulky, just like you don't want to mess with him type of guy, you know? No, I'm adding some details. His chest plate armor doesn't help at all, but he has scales, so I mean, do you even need armor if you're a dragon? Okay, I mean, if you're a dragon, do you need armor? I mean, you have clothing. Please put a loincloth on at least. But do you need armor? I mean, dragons, they have tough skin. So, is it necessary? I'm just wondering. Do dragons need armor? Or not? But, I mean, it would be helpful. But here I go. Try to make this guy thick. I mean, look at him. Look at them thighs. Adding the feet. And no, we're not gonna have this. We're just gonna keep it boots. I just try to keep it simple. And that's all I got. That's it. No feet pics here. Okay. Adding more detailing. And then, oh, here it is. The head. This only took me 5 minutes. And then I bam, bam, boom, done. Look at this. I am actually really proud of myself. That actually, it did it. I did it. I actually made a head. And it didn't look bad. Look at that. See, it doesn't even look bad. It looks okay. And I was happy. I was happy with this. It looks amazing. End of story. And then almost finished the rough sketch of this guy. There you go. Add the hands, the fingers. Fingers, when I mean fingers, I mean 4 fingers, because I completely forgot the pinky. I forgot that pinkies exist, or ring fingers. I mean, we just cut off. Let's just say it's cartoon world. We don't. Most cartoons have 4 fingers, so we'll toss out the window. We'll toss out correct anatomy out the window. Okay, we're dealing with mythical creatures. Get out of here. And here we go. Add the line art for the rocks, and then the soot and the embers of a burnt tree, and then here's the log. I do erase most of the line art because I'm painting. Yay! I'm painting. The line art was just for a guideline. That's what they all are. Lines are just guidelines anyway. But here I go. I had the paint art blocking, the painting things that you do with paint. I use watercolor a lot during this. I could have done acrylic, but watercolor is fine. But here I go, add in some details, add the gold, make it look fancy, yeah, because this dragon, this Derg, it's not any ordinary Derg, it's a warrior Derg, with some cool green, turquoise and dark blue patterns. Here I go in with the shading, making it look semi-realistic. Well, how shadows work. Make it look like it actually would be a thing. And not make it look flat. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make it do. Not make it look flat, okay? Unlike me, though. I'm definitely not flat. Okay. Okay, here I go. This is my favorite part. Well, I keep saying that. This is my favorite part. My favorite part was the head. This is, I would say, my second favorite part. Maybe not. Well, okay. As you can see, I'm actually fixing up all this. I just actually just merge all paint layers, most paint layers together, and by the end of this. But here we go, making grass. So while I was doing this, I had to look up a tutorial on how to paint grass. And I did, and you know what? It was helpful. And I use a textured brush. Ooh, I actually don't use textured brushes a lot. And here we go, adding texture to the grass, which looks okay. Adding shadow, yeah, make it more realistic. And then I was like, hey, this looks weird. Let's add some blades of grass. And then this like took me like 2 hours. The entire field took me 2 hours because I'm just like individually just like placing like a piece of grass and just like, okay, this looks right here, this looks right here, and I'm just like, yeah, let's go crazy with the grass here, and just like, I was in the grass frenzy. I was going grass crazy over here. There's so many pieces of grass I had to draw. Or paint, actually. It's like, I can say that. This did not took me 2 hours, though. This took me like an hour. The rest of the grass, because the rest of the grass, in total, most of the grass, total, did take me 2 hours. This portion just only took me an hour. Because I kind of go back and forth with things. It's like, this doesn't look right, and then this doesn't look right, and I'm like, okay, let's move on to something else, and refresh my brain a little and give it a break. But there you go, and I completely realized I covered the hand, so it was kind of useless of me drawing the hand anyways, because I completely just cover up most of the bottom portion. And there we go, adding the grass, adding more grass. Adding, rule of three, people. Rule of three. Okay. And then more grass. And then more grass. And then foreground grass. Yeah, we're making a whole lot of foliage over here. It's grass. Who doesn't love grass? Who needs grass? Everyone needs grass in their life. Okay? We all need grass in our life. We all do. We always need grass. Okay? Okay. And now we need trees. We need trees in our life. Like this. Okay. So here we go. Painting the tree. It's so weird saying painting because I never paint, and since the last video, if you have not seen it, it is the I turned Jim Hawkins into a furry video. That was the first time I ever painted, and by now I have like a pretty good understanding on how painting works. Fairly well understanding, and I'm like boom bam bam. It's like I know what I'm doing. So I just go by sections, start with like solid colors and then work my way through it. And then refine later. And erase line art, because who needs line art? Apparently I did. But then, okay, so here I said it kind of looked weird. Well, before I skipped to the sky portion, which I also thought looked weird, and I just completely scrapped that. Yep, yeah. Yes, Sag, get to it. Get to the part where you erase it. Get there. Or I just completely remove it completely. Come on. We know you're gonna take it out eventually. Okay. Well, at this point, okay. I'm thinking it's kind of weird because when you do these voiceovers, you kind of like, what's gonna happen, but you don't know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen next, but it's like, wait, my memory's terrible. But here I go. I painted some trees and like, actually I like this trees. Those trees actually look nice. But here I go. Here I add more grass. Yes, more grass, people. More grass. We need more grass. Yeah, like this field already had enough grass already in it. So here I go. I like just started erasing lines. It's like, why do I have these lines? Why don't I just erase it? Okay, you know how like an anime, how like you have one portion, one place is like very beautiful. Like they have like what am I talking about? In anime, they had like these beautiful scenes, and they just have these simple characters. You know, cell refine cell rendering technique, very simple characters, line art, and all. And I kind of want to do kind of like that, but you know, the thought was there, but I executed very poorly, honestly. But by now it's like, this kind of looks weird. This kind of looks off. There's something that I don't like about it, and then it's just like, yeah. But then I removed the clouds completely. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is cheating or not, copy and pasting, but it's a tool and I will use it if I have to. But here I go, I added more trees, you know, kind of keep it just like kind of like move things closer and just like move, like have everything go towards the character so you're just like drawn to him. And then here I removed most of the line art from the tree and the fire pit place. Yeah, that's what you call it. And I kind of just fixed all that. I just completely erased the line art. Add some more details, more refining, a lot more refining. Now trying to get that sweet spot, you know. And then I'm just like, you know, looking at references, and there I go. There I go. There, it deleted it, like I said it would. Finally. And then I found a reference. Oh yeah, ironic. I found references. I'm looking at references, so most of the time I'm doing this, I'm just like on the fly and just looking up stuff and how to do this and that. But here I go, adding some clouds, which I did just removed, and we're almost nearing the completion of this drawing. And signature, more refining, and we're done. And say hello to Bob's persona. Or scale sona, scaly. What do you call it? A scale sona? But here's Bob's sona. Say hello. If he moved, I would have been very scared. But here we go. It's finished. This was more of a passion project of mine, and I was like, you know, I'm actually happy with the result. Now looking at it just like from audience perspective, I'm like, you know what? This is okay. This is fairly okay. It can pass. It passes on my book. Just a little bit under, but that's it, folks. That's it. I still don't know what to do for outro. How many videos have I made? I think like 5. I think there's a little more than, but well, you have to please like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, please like and subscribe. I'm desperate. See ya. Ah.